Hello Taurus, welcome to Daily Focus Tarot. Happy Friday. Let me know if you like me shuffling on air or not. You need to make a decision today. Yes, you do. About your work-life balance and your home life, your community life, what you're comfortable with. Oh boy. Yeah, you've got Four of Wands about balance, Fairy Light about balance. Yeah. What's the advice for Taurus for today? Okay, we've got Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So in your unconscious and what's hidden from you, you are studying. Pentacles are here in the physical world. To me, I'm going to say this is about career and finances because that leads to physical possessions. That has to do with Pentacles. Swords also has to do with finances sometimes. Don't ask me why. I haven't figured it out yet. So you are studying your finances, or you need to study your finances and your career. Get your passions under control. Look at them in a healthier way. The advice is the Six of Swords. So you see the soul represented by the Hermit here, and the wand, the totality of the person, the soul, the conscious and the unconscious. You see the masculine and feminine, or conscious and unconscious, the spiritual, the mental, and the emotional and physical sides, all wrapped up here. The swords are the thoughts, right, that have been imbalanced, that have been sticking you, have been stabbing you, have been poking you, that have been keeping you up in the middle of the night. So the advice is to look at it from a deeper perspective, to start making these small changes that are going to have this bigger effect. Six of Swords talks about moving from the storm, moving from the negativity back into harmony, back into balance, back into integration. Really looking at, there could be changes where you're releasing baggage. You could be ghosting somebody. So you're moving in this new direction, this new strategy. You might need to keep it secret for a while. There could be rewards coming in after a while. But you're in this transition and you're coming up with these solutions. And a lot of it has to do with these changes that you're making, these new strategies that you're making to move towards your security with this releasing of the baggage. Two of Swords, needing to make a decision on which path to go down, which path is right for you. Take your passions out of it, take your emotions out of it, control your emotions. In order to make this decision, make the path that brings you peace of mind, that brings you comfort, that gets you out of this lack mindset, out of this poor health, out of this debt. Face what it is that you need to face. So if you're in debt, you need to face your spending habits and come up with a budget to get out of that debt. That's the path you need to choose. If you're in poor health, you need to face your eating habits, your drinking habits, your physical exercise habits, and look at them and come up with this plan. Choose the path that's going to help you achieve this happy home, that's going to help you achieve this peace of mind. Look at getting yourself back into balance, your home life back into balance. Get back into balance with your community, your significant other, so that you can feel comfortable being at home, being in your own skin. Use your willpower. You need to get both your conscious and your unconscious in alignment with your soul in order to get this work-life balance back and get out of this lack, this debt, or this bad physical health. You need to focus on, Nine of Pentacles also sometimes talks about a life of luxury, but it's how you define luxury. So if your work-life balance, you're working 70 hours a week in order to afford a fancy car, that's a bad work-life balance. That's Nine of Pentacles. That's what it's talking about with this struggle for physical things, this competition for physical things, and needing to brainstorm a way to get that back into balance. Do you actually need that fancy car that you're working 90 hours a week for, or whatever? Do you actually, is that what you would consider a life of luxury? Yeah, you have this fancy car, but you don't have any time to spend driving around in it with your friends or your family or your loved one, your significant other. So really look at how it is that you're defining a good work-life balance, how it is that you're defining a good balance in your health in regards to your work, and brainstorm ideas to come up with a solution to get yourself back into balance, to get yourself back on track and feeling whole again. Don't overindulge. Use collaboration if you need to. Look to your friends, look to your family, look to your community in order to get this balance back. And if you need to cut somebody out in your friendship circle because they're too much of a partier or they're too much of a big spender, you might need to do that. Because you need to nurture your abundance. You need to be the one that takes control, that takes leadership and mothers yourself. And, you need to be your own parent. You need to be your own advocate, your own best friend, not somebody else. You are your own best friend. And you need to nurture your physical health, nurture your career, your finances, your physical possessions, whatever the pentacles are for you here today. You're needing to really nurture that and not always be going out partying with certain people or letting certain people get you off track. You need to use your willpower. Yeah, you can brainstorm ideas, but you need to use your willpower. Have a great Friday. See you tomorrow. Bye.